Two questions often arise regarding brands: what makes a strong brand, and how do you build a strong brand? To answer these questions, we will look at customer-based brand equity (CBE) model, the Keller's pyramid. The concept behind the brand equity model is simply building a strong brand based on customer. Care about how customer thinks and feels about your product, how to build the right type of experience around around corporate brand, so the customer can have specific positive thoughts, feelings, beliefs, opinions, and perception about the brand. A strong brand equity stimulates customers to buy more, introduce the brand to other people, and create customer loyalty and make advantage compared to competitors. So the first block is brand identity. Who are you? The goal is to create brand awareness. The company needs to make sure that brand stands out and customers recognize it and are aware of it, and try to ensure that brand representation are correct as the key stage of the business process. How to apply: use marketing segmentation and unique selling positioning tools to identify the actions that you need to take as a result. Research market to gain a thought understanding of how customers see brand and explore whether there are different market segments with different needs and different relationship with the brand. Identify how your customer narrows down their choice and decides between your brand and your competitor's brand. Understand whether your client perceives your brand as you want them to, or whether there are specific perception problems that you need to address, either by adjusting your product or service or by adjusting the way that your communication, your message. The second step, brand meaning. What are you? The goal is identify the communication, what your brand means and what it stands for. The second block is divided into two blocks: performance and imagery. Performance indicates how well your product satisfies the needs of your customers. Does the product do as you advertise? Does it live up to the hype and get the job done? To provide clarity, Keller's models breaks down performance into 5 specific key performance indicators. Primary characteristics and features: product reliability, durability, and serviceability, service effectiveness and empathy, style and design, and the last, the price. Imagery refers to your brand social currency. How does your brand appear to customer, and how will they talk about you? How do you construct your message, whether you target it, and how it's perceived? How to apply: first, identify the experience that customers have with the brand comes as direct result of your product performance. The product must meet and ideally exceed their expectations if you want to build a loyalty. Next, identify the types of experience that company wants customers to have with its product. Take both performance and imagery into account and create a brand personality. The third step, brand response. What do I think or feel about you? The goal is to know how customers judge and feel about your brand. The block customer response to brand falls into 2 categories: the judgment and the feelings. These are the 2 blocks in this block. Customer constantly make judgments about brand that falls into 4 categories: quality, credibility, consideration, superiority. Customer responds to your brand according to how it makes them feel. Your brand can evoke feelings directly, but they also respond emotionally to how brand makes them feel about themselves. According to the model, there are 6 positive brand feelings, like warmth, fun, excitement, security, social approval, and self-respect. How to apply: first, examine the 4 categories of judgment. Consider the question: what can you do improve the actual and perceived quality of your product or brand? How can you enhance your brand's credibility? How well does your marketing strategy communicate your brand relevancy to people's needs? How how does your product or brand compare those of your competitors? Next, think about the brand feelings list I mentioned above. Decide which, if any, of these feelings does your current market strategy focus on. What can you do to enhance these feelings for your customer? And the fourth block on the top, brand resonance. How much of connections would you like to have with you? The goal is to strengthen each resonance category. The block brand resonance sit at the top of the brand equity pyramid because it's the most difficult to achieve and the most desirable. You have achieved brand resonance when your customers feel a deep psychological bond with your brand. How to apply. Kellers breaks down resonance down in 4 categories: behavior loyalty, attachment, sense of community, achieve engagement. How to apply. List the actions that you could take to strengthen each resonance category. Encourage behavior loyalty. Consider gifts with the purchase or customer loyalty programs. Reward customers who are champions of your brand. Make plans and host events to increase customer involvement with your brand or product. The importance of a customer-based brand-based equity model is the roadmap and guidance it provides for the brand building. It provides a yardstick by which brand can assess their progress in their brand building efforts, as well as a guide for marketing research initiatives. A critical application of the CBBE model lies in planning, implementing, and interpreting brand strategies.